Hello, YouTube. This is VidHead85, and I'm going to talk about something that I have no direct experience with, but I see it a lot. I see a lot of times parenthood taking over, and I'm child free, somewhat by circumstance, a little bit. I wanted to be married before I had a child, and I wanted of a firm foundation of a relationship so that if we did decide to have children, I would, and so would he, that we both would be a stable unit first. That is still very important to me, whoever I end up with and want to make a lifelong commitment with. So, and he needs to be on the same page as far as I'm concerned about not having any children because I realize that I like my life the way it is now. I like sleeping in on Saturdays. I like spending my money however I want. After I've, as long as I have all the necessaries done, I like the fact that my time is mine, and if I don't want to do something, I don't have to. And if I want to commit myself to something, I can do that. Now, some people are going to say, okay, what is it with this title that children should not be the center of the parent's universe? Well, it's true in a way. Society's definition of parenthood is simply you invest all of your time, all of your effort, everything into raising a child. And it is not for the faint of heart. And let's face it, parents can be selfish and so can child free people. But the bottom line is, as long as your selfishness does not hurt anybody else, I'm all for it. We can be selfish. I am selfish. I don't want to share my time with the child that is always around, that is always needing something, that is always like having a child of my own is like something that I just can't imagine, and I will not subject myself to. Period. Period. So, but it seems like there is this societal okay for a parent to neglect themselves and their self growth and themselves apart from the role of parent. And it's not okay. It is not okay. It is not okay to have your children be the center of your universe to the point where you neglect yourself. Because at the end of the day, you need self care. You need to be upheld. You need to have a space where you can just be you, where you don't have to be parent. And let's face it, some people at work don't want to hear about your children all the time when you're at work. Some people being me, I don't want to hear about kids all the time. Like if your every waking thought is like talking about your children, I'm like, listen, I don't want to hear about that anymore. Like you're telling me, talking to me about your kids. Great. I'm glad that you're proud of them. But this is work, and I don't want that to be the only topic that we talk about. So, and work should be, I should be able to make personal connect with other people at work. But if it's the only topic in which we talk about, then that's a bit much. So, in a nutshell, in 10 seconds or less, I'm just pretty much going to say my point. Uphold yourself. Figure out ways that you can take time away from being a parent so that you can let your hair down. Because doing it over and over and over and neglecting yourself because you're a parent and that's the most important thing to you, that is a very important thing, but you can't neglect yourself. It will wear on you. And when you are an empty nester, what are you going to do then? Children are children are expensive. There's a lot that goes into raising a well-adjusted child. A well-adjusted parent is just as valuable. Thanks for letting me talk to you.